Hello and welcome to episode 38 of my Let's Play Vanilla Minecraft. I am the Great K-Jum, and as you can see I have flattened out a 100 by 100 area here in hopes of getting a better view of what's here. And I didn't quite realize this at the time, but I have this fountain like practically right in the freaking middle of it. Which sucks for me, but I've done some rethinking and I don't think I need the whole 100 by 100 area. I just need 51 by 51 area of this to actually be the center arena. Oh dear. Got lots and lots of river just everywhere here. Gonna have an issue. Maybe the other side. Yeah, maybe the other side could be 51 by 51 spacing. Let's see here. What is the furthest that is the river? Okay, so negative 30, 10. 30, 10. Let's go off in this direction. 30, 10. Let's see, so 51, that would be, oh, it's, so, alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna pull up Notepad here, 30, 10, it's negative, and here we have this. Huh, interesting, okay. Alright, we got river here, jungle here. So Z22 looks like is the furthest over this way. Oh wait, we're on river, more river, jungle. Okay, so by 25, is that negative? No, it's not. Okay. Alrighty then, and that would be adding to that, so 76. Yeah. Eat up real quick. Alright, I didn't turn up the Minecraft volume. There we go. Whenever I've not fully focused on Minecraft, I always kind of turn down the volume. Here to have a zombie nearby. Alright, where is 10? Wait a minute. Okay. I was confused there for a second. By 25, I believe it was that I decided. Yeah, so about here. Mark this corner. Alrighty then, and we shall run over here. And wait. So here, mark it. Alrighty then, and then we have, so that'd be, oops, wrong one. So 30, 10. Technically it's addition, but I'm going to say subtraction. Minus 51. That'd be 2959, I believe. So 2959 is what we're looking for here. $29.59 on 76. Here we go. $29.59. Oops, I passed it. So about here. Alright. And now we just go this way. To the, what was it, 25 mark, I believe? Yeah, it looks like this would probably work. Possibly. Okay, yeah, this will work. Perhaps I'd like to move it over a little bit. Let's quickly sleep. Not quite ready to sleep. Toss that onto the hotbar. Okay, so yeah. Alright, it looks like I need to clear out this space a bit more. And we don't want to get too close to that tundra there, so I guess right where it is is perfect. Alright, now I'll just go ahead and clear this up out off camera. And I'll be back once I have a bit more to show. Alright. I've cleared out the space and created the octagon shape that I'm planning to use for the arena. Looks good to me. Yeah, I think that'll work. Although I'm not sure if the octagon will be big enough for an arena, but I'm guessing we probably won't actually use it too much. So that's probably fine. Not entirely sure how I'm going to make this exactly. I'm not going to make it out of wood. The wood is just there temporarily to show me where it's going to be. I figured wood would be an easy block to move and would stand out against like the grass and rock and dirt that's already down there. So, yeah. I'm going to need to dig up all this. Put down some sort of floor. Probably build like a shell of obsidian or something like that, which means I'm going to need a lot of obsidian. So that way I can have creepers in here safely. Whoops. Yeah, I'm going to need to fill up holes like that. Also, I'm going to need to clear out a lot more space. But I suppose we should probably get a functional arena first. I'm going to get all the obsidian that I need. Well, I suspect I'm going to have to go to the Nether and clear out significant chunks of the Nether. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the only way I'm going to be able to get enough obsidian to do this. Yep. Alright, well, I'll think about this off camera. I just kind of want to show you guys this step before I moved on to the next thing. So, I'll be back once I have a bit more to show. Alright, I've done quite a bit more work on this. I've flattened out a huge area around the arena to work with, and have completely filled in the arena and leveled it off, made the top surface all grass. Now, originally I was going to put a layer of obsidian underneath of all of this dirt and grass, but instead I've opted to just use wood because it'd be a crap ton of obsidian for something that's probably not going to actually be used all that much anyway. So I might fill it in with obsidian later, but for now I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I've also been thinking about how I want these gates to work. I guess I should actually talk about the gates. I'm planning to have a gate on each one of these side things. Not sure what I'm going to do about these diagonal sides, but these straight flat-on sides, I'm going to have a gate that opens up on both top and bottom. Yeah, now, basically, how this is going to work, or at least how I'm planning to make it work, is going to have some sort of mechanism to designate which gates are to be considered opened. Probably a master switch that will be used to keep all the gates closed, and a ready switch. So you'd have a series of switches probably in some control room that would designate which gates are to be opened, and once you've figured out, once those ones have been designated, you flip the master switch, and at each gate we'll have another ready switch, and when all the ready switches are pressed, only then will gates open that have been designated. Now that's actually kind of a complex mechanism. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to do that yet. I was experimenting with how to this gate thing going, and this is what I've got so far. Not much, but it works. I'm going to duplicate that at all the other gates. Now, how I think I'm going to do this is I'll probably have a line running to each of the gates from the control room where they'll be designated, and a line that goes from the master switch to each of the gates as well. The designated switches would have their own lines to their designated gate. The master switch would just have one line that goes to all the gates. And let's see, there would also be another line that kind of runs to all the gates. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work, but it would basically just go to the gates that would brain glitched. Okay, so basically how I would have it is it might be better if I just kind of come up with some sort of mechanism and show you guys later, rather than trying to explain it, because realistically, how well are you guys actually going to be able to follow me telling you exactly what my plan is? It'd be better to just show you guys. Although there's probably some people out there who are amazing and can follow along what I'm saying. I personally would not be one of them. And would want something to look at. So, I'll go ahead and work on the mechanism off camera. I should probably actually decide where the control room is going to be. A lot of things that need to be done. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and work on this more off camera. And we also need to figure out what materials to build the stadium out of. That's probably something that can be done on camera. Well, I need to go gather supplies and compare different things. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and work on the wiring off camera. Try to figure out a little bit more of the layout of this stadium. I'll be back once I have a bit more to show. Alright, I decided to take a break from racking my brain about the redstone layout. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Okay. And decided to see what different looks kind of looked like for the arena. And I kind of figured that the appearance of the arena itself might dictate how the redstone would have to be laid out. So, I've got this, got pure brick here. I'm kind of like that, but it's a bit gray and plain. Have over here smooth sandstone. I don't really actually like that in this instance too much, so I don't think we're going to go with that. But it's nice to see how it looks. Got stone brick inside. I think I'm going to do stone brick on the inside of the pit things, or whatever they're called. Possibly wood, I'm not entirely sure, but stone for this part I think is the way I'm going to go. And of course regular sandstone here. I like regular sandstone a whole lot better than I like the smooth sandstone in this instance. Which is odd because I normally hate this texture. Look at that, that is an ugly ceiling. But it fits, it works in this instance. The only problem with the sandstone is one click and it's just pretty much gone with the pick. It just has like no resistance whatsoever, which could be bad with creeper explosions, whereas brick, gotta work at it a little bit. So, but aside from that, I think I like the sandstone the best here. And I do have a lot of sandstone, so this would probably be a good use for it. Let's see, does this have the same problem? Yes, it does. Okay, well. Yeah, so I think I'm probably going to go with this sandstone here for the inner ring thing. I'm not sure about the stone brick thing. We can experiment with a few different materials for that. There is also hardened clay, which I haven't really looked at too much. I should probably do that. Although I don't want to use materials that would be hard to get a hold of for the center ring here, where that is at risk of creepers blowing it up. So I want to stay away from materials like hardened clay and diamond blocks or iron blocks. You know, things like that. Cat doesn't seem to know which direction it wants to run in. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and create the center of the ring here out of this stone, out of this sandstone. See how that looks, and I'll be back once I have a bit more to show. Alright, I have finished cables. Alright, I have finished wiring up all the gates of the arena here. Took quite a bit of redstone. I went through 4 stacks of redstone blocks. That's stack number 5, by the way. Anyway, yeah, so lots and lots and lots of redstone was required to make this work. Basically, I have a control panel over here. Each switch is corresponding to a gate. So this switch here corresponds to the south gate over there. This corresponds to the west gate. This corresponds to the north gate, which is right underneath of us. And that one, the east gate. And over here, there's a master switch. Let me see, are they on or off? They're all off. Okay. So let's activate the north and the south gate and flip the master switch. Now you'll note that they haven't quite opened. That's because they each have a ready button that needs to be pressed. Now pressing the ready button of one of them doesn't do anything, but when all the ready buttons for the gates that are supposed to open are opened, or are pressed, then after a few seconds, both gates will open up at the same time. There they go. There's a bit of a delay there to give players time to kind of press their face up against the gate and get ready. Although it might be a little too much time. Anyway, after a round or in between rounds, to reset the gates, I can either flip the switches for the corresponding gate. And you can sort of hear the pistons, and that left that one open. Or you can flip the master switch, which will close them all. Alright. Now let's go ahead and have a look at the wiring for this monstrosity. Okay, as you can see, all the switches go to the tower thing, which sends the redstone signal downward. And up here we have another one of those for the ready switch, or for the ready button, and a redstone tower for the doors. Pop down here. Alrighty then, so... Alright, this is the one for this gate. So this is, these four here go to the switches for the gates themselves, and then this one over here is the master switch. This one here is the switch for, it's the switch for this north gate here. Let's see, where do I start here? Alright, basically, we have the first AND gate here, which which connects the master switch and the gate switch. So if they're both flipped, then this turns on and sends a redstone signal over to this sort of bizarre AND gate. Yeah, we'll just call it an AND gate since we use not values for it. Yes. So anyway, it sends a signal over to this side, which turns off this torch. But over here, the not... Alright, yeah, sorry if I didn't actually put any thought as to how to explain this monstrous mess of redstone. Basically, okay, we have the gate switch also goes over to this here, which is more or less basically half an XOR gate. It's connected to this RS NOR latch here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it connects to this RS NOR latch here, which is also getting an in. Yeah, so... Okay, I confused myself. So, basically, gate switch comes in to here. Over here, we have this RS NOR latch. This tower here, which goes up, can't really see it too well, but it goes up to the ready button. When the ready button is flipped, it turns on this torch, which toggles the RS NOR latch here. Now, this RS NOR latch, well, this keeps track of the ready state. when the master switch is not on, this redstone torch here is on, and it turns off the, or it sets the RS NOR latch into the not ready state. Also, simultaneously, as part of this XOR gate, the redstone torch up here, because it's connected directly to that, when the gate switch is not flipped, it also sets that to the not ready state, which is kind of cool. But when it is in the ready state, and both master and gate switches are flipped, then this torch here turns on, which sends a signal over to our... I'm not really sure what to call this. I suppose technically it's an OR gate. Well, it's actually a NOR gate, because we have a redstone torch there. So yeah, it's a NOR gate with a not this when this gate is not on. So you know what, I could probably condense by just removing a couple of torches and putting some redstone down. But anyway. So yeah. It's an OR gate. That's what it is. It's a NOR gate. We're going to stick with that. It's an OR gate. That's a NOR gate. Yeah, so send signal over to here, powering up this, providing power to this thing here. No, wait. I think I totally messed up that explanation. Basically, what this does is, if it's not ready, then it passes along the input signal from here. If it is, if the toggle, or if the RS NOR latch here is in the ready state, then it does not allow the signal to go through and just has the torch off. Yes. So when the torch is on, it keeps this torch here off. Yeah, so when this torch here is off, the gates are closed, I believe. Yeah. When that torch is off, the gate above is closed. Alright, so the other thing here is it sends the signal along down there. Now, this torch, the output of this, is basically that both it's not ready and the gate switch is flipped. So, gate selection switch is flipped and it is not ready. This torch will be on. That's pretty much the only instance this torch will ever be on. So, the signal will come down here, merge with all the other not readies from all the other gates, which are more or less wired up identically. Send a signal to this timer here, which is a 5-second timer. Got 10 repeaters up here, which send the signal down to here and continue it with the rest of the repeaters. And we got crap tons of this stuff here. Okay, so... ah, crap. Do I even have a way out? No, I don't. Yeah. Okay, so it sends signal down there. Oh, fuck! Well, it used to send the signal down there. Now it doesn't. Alright, just let me quickly repair this. I got wood with me, right? Yes, good, good. That's the first time I actually got creepered while working on this. Let's see. This goes here. Yeah, okay. There. Need light. More light, apparently. But I had this well lit up, but apparently not, as clearly a creeper was able to spawn down there. And take me by surprise. Okay. Crap, and I don't remember where that was. I'll just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just say about here. What the? Where the hell are these things spawning from, and why did they wait till now? I hear more zombies. Oh, anyway. What the hell? Where the hell did you guys come from? Are they coming from the surface? Oh, it's nighttime, okay. But they must be seeing me through the walls or something. Whoa! Where did you come from? I did not have this much trouble before when I was making this thing. Okay. Okay, I think that's all repaired. Anyway, so the signal gets sent through the timer. Now I need to eat. Okay, signal gets sent along the timer and makes its way out to these 4 redstone paths going each direction there. Also, I have another way for the signal to get down there from before it enters the timer, so that way while the timer is powering up, it will already be sending the signal along. Now, basically, when there's a redstone signal here, this also will keep the gates closed for all of them. And basically what that allows them to do is it synchronizes, well, it keeps all the gates closed when not everyone is ready. And once everybody is ready, it synchronizes the opening of the gates. Yeah. That's pretty much how that all works. Oops. I'm stuck in that block. There we go. And all these other ones are pretty much the exact same. A lot of redstone went into this. As you can see. Now this over here, this was a lake. I completely filled in the lake with wood. Probably a waste of wood, but meh. Whatever. That pretty much covers that. As you can imagine, I'm quite low on redstone now, and I'm going to need to collect more. So, yeah. I kind of expected actually there to be a bit more. How long have I been recording for? Not, well, about 15 minutes actually. So, I'll go ahead and pause the recording while I find something else to show, or while I get some more stuff done. Something like that. Brain's not functioning at full capacity, so I'm just gonna pause the recording. Alright, I just looked at how much I have recorded total, and now is probably a good time to wrap up this episode. Yeah, there's that like thing that I completely filled in with wood. So, once again, I am KHM, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.